Hey Drew, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Super excited that you're here today.
Thank you for having me.
I'll do a quick little introduction.
Hi.
Hi, everybody, this is Drew, my second born son, identical twin to Justin. Uh, how else would you describe yourself? How would you introduce yourself?
Um, Funny. I'm a nerd. Oh,
And what do you want to talk about today?
Harry. I don't know, just what comes to mind, I guess.
Okay. I know that when we first chatted, it was kind of important to you to maybe talk about some of the things that happened as a child.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
lot of that.
So let's start out with something. What is one of the first memories that you have ever?
Um, okay, you're never gonna believe this. I'm in a white room. I have tubes on my nose and I'm screaming. I'm in a doctor's office. There's cords in my fingers and stuff. So maybe when I was in ICU, maybe.
You were in the hospital a couple times for RSV.
What's that?
It's a uh,
And then like FC. Shit.
it's like pneumonia for babies.
Oh, okay. Thank God. All right. Well, dodge that bullet.
Okay, so that was your first memory.
Yeah, one of them.
Okay. What else you got for me?
Um, when you got your first DVD player, now it's a big deal. There's just a lot of them going to Madison all the time with you and going and blaring loud music in your car. That was always fun. I'm going to the movie theaters a lot too. I think we went and saw some movie items. Many details. I think I fell asleep. Oh,
And that was your early childhood.
yeah.
What do you remember about your life? Um, age 11.
Oh, yeah, you picked a good one. That was when you guys got divorced and all that.
Okay.
That was sixth grade, so that was pretty rough. My aid was not very nice, and we didn't get along. And so every day it seemed like, I don't know.
So let's talk about your aid real quick.
Oh,
Let's talk about what you needed an aid for. Because people might not be watching a video right now, they might be listening. So why don't you talk about um why you needed an aid in school?
well, that's the broad one. I can't walk, so I need help going to the bathroom and just getting things done. And I was more premature, so I'm kind of slow in some ways. So, and I just needed like extra brain help, but at the same time, I wanted that fun companionship. Because who doesn't want that? Fun. I want to get along well with everybody, and me and my aide did not vibe very well. It was pretty awkward.
Why didn't you guys vibe?
Oh, oh boy, I don't know. We just didn't different personalities.
There's got to be more to it than that.
Yeah, she wasn't very nice.
Right. How is she not nice? Like, let's talk about that real quick
I
with
really
like,
can't remember. Can you?
well, it's your story. Like, you're the one that was with her. I think it's important to talk about that because a lot of the listeners probably don't understand what it's like to be in a wheelchair and have complete, um, like, there's so many things you need help with.
Just I wanted a friend. That's what I wanted.
So, but is a caregiver a friend or is a friend a caregiver?
Caregiver and friend.
Okay.
Business first, friend second.
Okay. So with this one, she just wanted to be your caregiver, not your friend.
Very cold, distant.
Okay. But she didn't really do anything wrong.
No, no, no. I'm still talking to her today. It was just a little rough at that time.
Okay.
We're young too, so I can talk it up to that.
Okay. Um, So around the time of 11, that's when who you call dad, Jim,
Yes.
and I got divorced.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you remember about that time as far as home life?
Oh, wow. Remember there were a lot of yelling, a lot of like, man, why don't you ditch this guy? But then you divorced him, and I'm thinking like, oh man, it's not good. He was pretty abusive, and he was very violent. I mean, at the time, he did drugs. Yeah, I knew when you divorced him, probably wasn't gonna get any better. Like he was away from you, so it's gonna be that much worse. That was kind of right.
But when we first got divorced, we did 50-50 custody. So you were with him
Yes.
in Reedsburg.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
Let's talk about that.
Well, it really didn't suck, but I don't know. I just wanted my dad to be nice and be sober. We could have a lot of fun together. Like he was a huge nerd. He's part of the reason why I'm a nerd today is because of him in a way. So I just wanted to be sober, be nice, have fun, make some memories, and laugh. And then all you do is yell and make life hell for everybody else and you, and it was just torture.
But in Reedsburg, he was probably on his best behavior, right?
No, God, no.
He wasn't.
No.
Oh, I just assumed he was.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was, I mean, somewhat. Like it's 6 out of 10 some days.
What was the worst part about it?
Just all the yelling. I don't like to yell and all the chaos. It just wasn't fun. I don't know.
Do you have any examples?
I really can't remember any even, but like just flashes, like not enough to like make conversation out of it. I'm really trying.
Okay. So part of what I am working on with myself is I'm kind of like writing a book, right?
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I
And
know that.
I'm writing a book about from 16 on.
Oh, yeah, that could be awesome.
So you're part of that whole journey.
Oh, yeah, I can for sure.
And something that I've learned about myself in this process of writing is that I'm a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean?
Like you like to make people feel good. You like to tell people what they want to hear.
You're right. And it's more like I'd rather make other people happy than myself.
I did that when I was a kid too.
Yeah, it's not a good
No.
thing. So through the process, you've been there the whole time.
Oh, yes.
And I remember when I met Jim, and what I thought about him was he was the complete opposite of everything that I was experiencing in my life. So I was going to school. I was raising 2 kids with special needs. I was working part-time. Like everything was very structured and very serious.
Sure was.
And when I met Jim, he was carefree. He was homeless.
Oh my goodness.
He was a skateboarder. All these things that I wasn't.
Oh yeah, he was homeless.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what you call it.
That's what you call it when you live in a truck, in the back of your truck.
Yeah.
And he was the first guy that seemed what I took as he was accepting me and you guys.
Sure. I agree with that.
But what I understand now is he was just indifferent. Like he didn't care about anybody but himself.
Oh, he definitely showed that.
Yeah.
We were older. We were in grade school.
When we were, yeah, well, older in grade school. But I mean,
That's when shit really got real.
okay. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Oh, I just remember thinking like, why don't you guys just chill? Take it easy. I bet there are probably a lot of stuff I didn't know about either. But it seems to make you feel that way.
Did you ever feel like it was your fault?
No.
No, because a lot of times when kids grow up and that they think it's their
Well,
fault.
some of it, yeah. Oh, maybe I did cause some of it. I don't know.
No, you didn't. I was just
Okay.
wondering if you felt it.
Oh,
But-
cool. Okay.
No, you didn't do it. What are you thinking about right now?
I don't know. Just kind of thinking about all of it.
Well, it's a podcast, so they can't see your thoughts. So
Oh,
you gotta,
yeah, that's
you gotta
true.
talk about it.
Yeah, that's true. Like
It's all about like freeing. So go ahead.
like how it was pretty bad shit nuts, but we made it through. I don't know how we made it through, but we made it through.
Right, but you just keep saying those words. But I want descriptions. Like I want to know what you're thinking.
Oh, like
Like put us in the spot that you're in your brain. Like describe it.
all right, like the feeling of like I wish Dad would get sober. I want to have not yell. I don't want to be hit or slapped around or screamed at. And it was just stupid. Like just get sober, man. And he just didn't care.
When did you know he had a problem?
Oh, right away.
Oh,
Like first grade.
really?
Mm-hmm.
How did you know?
Because one day I was doing math homework, like my first ever homework this time, and I just didn't understand how to do certain things. And, you know, I was premature, and he did not like how I didn't know how to do math. So he started yelling and screaming, like, "Oh my God, this guy's dumb!" And it got worse. Just kind of took off from there.
So you didn't know he had a drug problem. You just knew he had a temper.
Oh yeah, I didn't know about the drugs till I was older.
Right. That's what I was asking. Yeah. So I marry a guy who is abusive and he has a drug problem.
Yeah.
And I think that he's gonna save us all.
You did?
I sure did.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry you felt that way.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Everyone always told me I couldn't do it on my own with you guys, with you and
Well,
Justin.
we did, didn't we?
We could have.
We would have ripped ass. I mean, we did when you lived on 8th Street, all that. We did pretty great.
On 8th Street?
Yeah, right next to the coffee bean, like almost across.
Oh, on Ash.
Yes,
Oh, Oak.
that White House.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did a tremendous job.
I think I could have done a much better job on my own than I could have with dragging somebody along with me that
Didn't want to be there.
didn't want to be there.
Yeah, that's true. I'm glad you're saying this stuff. I felt this way when I was younger. I just didn't know how to tell you.
Mm.
I didn't want to, because I was a kid. I didn't want to, I don't know, step on your toes or say something stupid. You know, it's not stupid.
It's not stupid.
Kid brain thinks differently. Yeah, I don't know. You did not feel like you wanted to be there.
No, he
And
didn't.
still does. He still doesn't even pay any attention.
Well, he doesn't pay his other son any attention either.
Yeah. I don't know why it has to be that way. He's still young.
What do you think the hardest part about having a mom who is a teen mom?
Oh,
It's
there wasn't a really hard part about it at all. I thought it was fun because you were young and very open and fun. I don't think it was hard.
you don't think it was bad or
And no, just Dad was the bad part.
yeah.
I wouldn't say it's bad at all. I had a great time.
He adopted you.
Oh yeah, sure did.
Why do you think he did that?
Well, he told me once. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. Why did he? Did he tell you?
No, I thought it was because I thought he wanted us all to be a family.
I thought that too, but I guess not, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember getting adopted.
Oh, you don't?
No. Was I there? Like,
I think you were at the courthouse.
oh, was it court thing too?
Oh yeah, it's a court thing to get
Oh,
adopted.
wow. Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
That's wild for a kid that needs to. We're like, what, 5?
I think so. Yeah.
We're pretty young.
You're pretty young.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Huh.
I can imagine. It was quite an exciting day. I don't know. I don't know though.
So what kind of advice would you give
Right.
somebody was in your situation or is
Oh.
going through something similar?
Oh, okay. This is something I can really talk Like, there's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, and just keep going, keep persevering, keep being yourself, keep smiling. Just find something to feel good about, something to laugh at, smile at, whether it's a game or a movie or a good soda or just a laugh or two. I don't know. You always got to find something to keep yourself going in life. That's what I did.
What were some of the things back then that kept you going?
I loved video games.
Mm-hmm.
I loved going to the movie theater. Just little things in life, not big things ever. Like I loved drinking it, about do, still do, but it was super hardcore for me back then 'cause I didn't drink it when I was really young. I didn't drink it until I was a teenager. I just like having fun and not bothering anybody. I know we went on a lot of trips and stuff like that. That was always fun. Like going to the arcades and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Just persevere and work hard, and it's all gonna be okay. Just remember that.
And what message would you tell your dad?
Oh wow.
If he was sitting here face to face, what would you tell him?
Oh hell yeah. Okay,
Yeah, let it out.
here we go. All right. I don't know why the fuck you chose to adopt us and then abandon us. I don't know what good that does. I don't know why you had to do that. Why couldn't you just leave us alone if you ever like go back in time and go, just you should have never adopted us. And then how you treated my mom, like that's just rotten, fucking rotten, and you're rotten, and you deserve to burn it fucking hell. That's all I got.
I think that says it, sums it up.
Yep. I didn't want to go too deep.
You can go deep.
No, it's not the point.
It is the point.
I don't want to beat anybody down, no matter who it is.
I think
Not even him.
it's not about beating down. It's about being able to release the pain. And the only way we can release pain is by like
Talking about it.
sharing it and talking.
Oh yeah, but I just don't want to beat anybody down either.
It's okay.
You know, there's a time and a place for everything.
This is the time and place.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be like respectful about it, not too savage.
No, you should be savage. Like you, I can handle it.
Everybody in this room can. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody can.
Yeah. I just don't know what to say. Like there's so much. Like I got like I don't know why he pretends we don't exist either. That's the worst. But like I don't know what he's up to or what he's doing, but I just want him to get sober. I don't think he will though. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Just basically like I don't care if you do drugs, but just leave me out of it if you're gonna do that. I don't know why I was especially in that. I don't know. There was so much violence around it. Like it was just stupid. Like a total waste of time. And a stupid drug addict friends that would show up. It was just terrible. And then that custody battle thing with child support, that was just awful. And like he would drag you all the time. And it was just not good. I don't know what to say. And I just don't know how anybody could live life like that, being an addict. And how rules don't apply to him. And I don't know. Just not a good guy. I don't know why he had to put his hand in this too. I don't know what good that does. That freaks me out to this day. Like I can only have certain people put their hands on me else they get freaked out. That's all. That's all I can say about that. Sound like a deer in the headlights. It'd be easier for me if he was here right now because I can just ramble on and on if I don't know. And then he was always a nerd too, so that was cool. Like I guess the one good thing I can say is he got me into gaming and pop culture and all that. So there's a good thing to come from it. That's about all that's good in his area though. And then he has all sorts of family that don't pay any attention either. for no reason.
I think most of them are dead, Drew.
Oh yeah, they are actually almost all dead. Damn, that's morbid. Jay.
Um, I
No, we lived a pretty crazy life. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to feel that. I wanted to tell you back then, I just didn't know how, or even if I should.
yeah.
And then I didn't think it was my place to tell you. But there's so many red flags there. But it's okay. You're young, Mom. Don't like it.
It's hard to not hold it against myself, other
Oh.
than I was young.
Oh, you're very young.
Yeah. And I was still doing the best I can. However, I was really more concerned about what other people thought of me
Yes, me too.
versus what my kids thought of me.
Oh, you're awesome. Man, you're pretty great.
I mean, I made my fair share of mistakes and
Oh, sure, we all do.
but yeah, like I wanted the house. I wanted things to kind of prove that I didn't give up by being a teen mom. So I was always trying to like outrun this thing instead of just like
Yeah.
dealing with it, you know.
Oh, I see.
So like I never thought I had the power to just move out on my own, even though I had the job and Jim didn't. I don't know if you knew that, but like he didn't have a job when we first moved out. So
Where?
when we moved into that duplex,
No, that makes sense.
but I still thought that I needed somebody there.
God dang, no, I did not know that. Did you tell him to get a job?
Yeah, Drew.
Dumb.
He couldn't hold a job. I don't think he could hold a job now.
Put a paper hat on and go flip burgers.
Right? Yeah. Well, I think you need to have a drug test for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you wouldn't pass that.
You want to pass
Sorry,
it.
buddy.
And then, like the first time I realized he had a pill problem was when we were putting that addition on the house.
I vaguely remember that.
And he was tearing something apart. He was tearing the wall apart, you know, because that's what you have to do
Oh,
for
of course.
construction. And he had gotten like Vicodin from somebody,
Yeah, Vikings nasty.
and he was eating it like Skittles. Like he had a pill bottle, and he would just take them and like
Just go get some candy, homie.
gulp them down.
Not that kind of candy.
And I questioned him about it. I'm like, what? You know, that's so much. And he said it, you know, his back hurt or whatever. And
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if you've ever taken Vicodin.
I did when I was in the hospital. Remember? And I was
Yeah, it
fried. It fucked me up.
fucks you up. Yeah, so he was taking it by the handful.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah,
That's a really sad existence.
and he was so young too, man.
He was so young.
and he's still young.
Well, he's
Nothing out.
He looks a lot older now. He
Yeah.
looks like crap. I mean, it's been probably a year since I've seen him, but yeah.
Yeah, the last time I saw him, I was at your house.
Yeah.
Like that.
Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I didn't know he was in the pills that much, though. That's ridiculous.
yeah, I didn't know either.
Know me. Just smoke some grass.
He did that too.
Oh,
And then,
that makes sense.
so I think the addiction, the anger,
Yeah, you get a lot of anger,
yeah.
but that comes from his mama probably too. She
Yeah.
wasn't very nice either
No, she wasn't.
at all.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't say nothing out here about that.
But like trying to put all the pieces together from 19 to 20, 29.
Yeah, it was a wild ride.
That's 10 years of my life that I was with him. You were 2-ish to 12.
Yep. 6th grade.
So that's like the most informative years of your life.
Yeah. It was fun though. I really enjoyed it. I did 90%.
So like 90% good, 10% bad,
Oh, yeah.
50-50. What are your thoughts?
Oh, it was pretty excellent. But when he had that temper, it just didn't. And when you started yelling too, it was just a little much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what brought that up. It was
Well, I have a problem with communicating. That's my problem. I would rather stay silent and then but you can't stay silent, so like I would stay silent until I would kind of explode.
yes, you did. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's okay.
And that's why it's so important to talk about things, and that's why I do this podcast and I want to talk more.
About it, yeah.
Yeah, because um it never goes away. It's just always in there. So if you just kind of let it out.
Yeah, and just in a constructive, positive way. Because you never know who you're going to touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're talking about it now, because for many years we didn't, and we kind of swept it under the bus.
Yeah.
Like,
And
did
then
it actually happened?
yeah, no, I swept it under the rug for a really long time. And then, you know, as soon as I got divorced, then I pretty much started dating Ike right away and never really took the time to like
Right.
process.
No, you didn't. It felt like it. That's that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So this is like me processing all that.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I remember that. Pretty much you divorced him, then you went right to Ike.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what to think. I still don't really. That was kind of different.
Let's talk about that.
I'd rather not. I don't know where we go from there.
Well, I can tell you my process, what happened.
What do it?
Again, running from my own self, thinking my self-worth was in other people, not myself. Trying to people please, just trying to like make my life look a certain way to other people. That was like so important to me. I didn't even think about myself. Yeah.
Me too well.
Yeah. It's a really bad pattern that I have. It's a survival pattern.
Yeah,
It's like what I did to survive, but that was from a long time ago.
but you know, at least you're talking about it.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up over that. Oh, I don't know. Wasn't that big a deal. Didn't bother me as much as Dad. I know it was just more y'all arguing about remedial things.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't that big a deal. I can handle it.
Yeah. You can handle a lot.
Oh yeah, I've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Been through the ringer and then some, but we just keep on going.
Yeah. What do you want for your future?
Man, girlfriend.
What-
I mean, I
Yeah.
honestly
Yeah, no.
do
What-
that, so it's what. Yeah, I'd like to try dating.
Do you know what they say about that?
No,
How to manifest a girlfriend?
no.
You have to be the person. You almost have to like fall in love with yourself. You have to love every piece of yourself first.
Oh,
And then the person comes along. But until you are like your own best friend and you talk well about yourself and you feel good in your body and who you are,
great. Yeah, never better. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that you put a lot of effort into making other people happy and not yourself.
I do. And yeah, that's right.
So I think you should think about what makes you happy and do the things that make you happy, and then the right person will come around.
Not bad. All right, let me think about that tonight. That's great. Thank you for that. Yeah, I agree. I do make a lot of other people happy and not myself so much.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad quality though.
It's not a bad quality.
I
just
like
have to
make other people laugh. That's what I like to do.
Yeah. But you just have to be that person to you.
Yeah, want to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because like you can say, oh, dating in LA is hard. Dating in Texas is
Anyway,
hard.
So
Dating with cerebral palsy is hard. Like if you keep saying it's hard, then it's going to be hard.
yeah, I'd rather not. No, I don't want to think like that.
So, yeah. Just think it's easy and just be you.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Okay, we're gonna wrap things up.
All right.
Anything else you want to add today?
No, but are we going to be back again doing this again?
I was gonna ask you, do you want to come do this again?
Yeah, I don't want you one up. I think it'd be cool to just shoot the breeze and talk.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we're kind of old enough to the point where we can talk about it. We're not yell anymore either. You can actually talk about our feelings,
We can talk about our feelings.
and it's pretty cool. We're finally at that point.
Yeah.
Been a long time coming.
Yeah, and you might think some things you're not going to say because it might hurt my feelings,
Oh, not at all.
but I want you to know that I'm here for your healing journey.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not gonna say anything then.
You can though. Like I'm here for you.
I know. I'm not gonna. You did pretty great. Just that, like, when we would get addicted to playing games and stuff, and you get mad. Then when you sold all our games, that was kind of a bummer. But other than that, I think you did a great job. I think you're pretty awesome, Mom. So just don't blow yourself short.
Thanks, Drew. I think you're pretty awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for
Thanks, guys.
listening.